Bitch, bitch, your game, pop your shit, face on pretty, stay thick, beef with who she got the right one. All these bad bitch think got the like none. Kitty on flick, I got the type one. Pick one, take it, I got the right one. These fat bitch you like is my son. Still on this fat shit from iPhone.
What's up, Timmy Turners? It's your boy Black Timmy, and we're back at it again with Talk with the Timmy Turners, episode 11. Today we are going to be talking about Nigerian woman exposed what African says about black people. Stay away from them. Okay, this whole black people versus black foreigners, such as Nigerian, Mexican, Somalian, Nigerian, this and that and the third, and it's like they like to talk shit about black Americans over and over and over again. And my question is, y'all talking about we have no culture, but y'all stay talking shit about us. How that work? But anyway, we are gonna hear what Choice gonna say about this, and I'm gonna put his channel in the description below, so go check his ass out.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my loves, it's Destin Choice and you're watching Choice TV. For today's video, we're going to talk about the constant divide with black Americans versus black foreigners.
I'm an American. I am a black American. I am definitely black. And yes, my ancestors come from Africa. How long does a bloodline have to live in one land before they are considered a pure species of that land? Meaning, how long did my people have to be in America to say, hey, no, we're American, compared to some people who are English American, who are Irish American, who are German American from their ancestors, but they get to call themselves American. There's nothing wrong with being African American, but a true African American is someone that is from Africa and moved here, either first generation or second generation, and has a tie to that country that I do not have.
And when I say black Americans, I mean foundationally black Americans. Now, this video has been floating all over the internet.
Talk Nigerian parents give their kids stay away from the oh my
Of this YouTube channel by the name of...
You know what it's giving? It's giving self-hate. Like, if you are a black people and you talk about other black people have that, about how they have no culture and shit, it's giving self-hate. I kind of feel like that's really comes down to it. And it's giving jealousy.
TCV, basically a popular Nigerian-based media platform that does news, talks politics, pop culture. They recently decided to have a whole discussion about black Americans versus Africans. And this clip has pretty much went viral because it stirred a
It's not just Africans. I feel like it's
a lot of us have been having.
everybody.
I can't categorically say every Nigerian got this talk. But a lot of Nigerians that travel abroad got this talk from their family, where they will sit you down and tell you, you're going there. Don't go and talk to those black Americans. You just go and get pregnant. You get into drugs. You start become gang banging. They give you that talk that just go to the white.
Oh really? Okay, y'all acting like y'all Nigerians. Y'all don't be having y'all own bullshit on y'all country as well too. So that's another thing that I'm confused about it.
Community, find a nice place. If they just go and be decent. Stay with the right people. They give you that talk.
Stay with the right people.
So
Stay with the right people. These white people, they don't care about y'all Nigerians too. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you Jamaican or Nigerian. You are still black. Listen, it doesn't matter what type of black people you are. Us as a whole, as we are still as one. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many discrimination you talk about other black people. It will never make you white. So, and that's what I'm saying about this self-hate. That's what it's giving.
In America, you already have a perception of African Americans. You judge them. And of course, they can see that judgment in your behavior towards them. And they see how you are almost like, yes,
Because
yes,
they
master.
talk shit.
Especially
in the people.
They see, they're not blind.
Especially in the people in the UK, when they be doing those interviews about black people in America, and it's like, if y'all still doing that till this day, y'all go touch grass. Please go touch it. If you're not gonna even get off the internet, use the internet to go touch grass. Y'all barely even fucking do that.
So when they have that feeling of when they become defensive when you're in their presence, it's because they see that perception you have of them. So I know I got that talk, and a lot of Nigerians got that talk. So we are over there, we are doing well, we are doctors, we are building houses, we are feeling like, yeah, so we come to the land of the living, we are the land of the plenty, and we are doing well. Forgetting that some people sacrificed for you to even go there in the first place. So is that acknowledgement that the African American community are expecting of us, especially those of us living abroad in America? Can I say something?
And as y'all can see in this video, she says some very triggering but intense and real shit. So I will use myself as an example. I am obviously black. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I am.
I mean,
and
duh.
I grew up with an immigrant mother. My mother is from an island called Hispaniola, also known as modern day Haiti. And initially, since her first language was French, and she had to eventually learn English, she was treated very differently, not just by a lot of people in America who were obviously racist, but by black people who were in America. She saw a lot of ugly aspects of black culture. And growing up, my mother would say a lot of weird things, such as, I don't really want you to go to that predominantly black school. I just don't want you guys to go there. Like, I want you guys to go to more of this school. And when she would talk about what school she wants to go to growing up, it was the predominantly white schools, the schools that weren't predominantly black. I also had aunts and relatives that would make slick comments like, I don't want my kids going to, those vile black American schools. I just don't want my kids going to those black American schools. Meanwhile, a lot of us are...
But that's the thing, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you go, there will still be violence. Like, you can go to, like, a peaceful neighborhood. I said neighborhood. Even that, it will still be violence. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you go, you can, get caught, so... Which I'm not saying that's right, but
and if
that's
not
life.
Mixed, like, most of us are black. And they would make those comments, and growing up, it always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm just like, damn, aren't I a black American? Why would y'all say shit like that? I would hear those kind of things and be like, damn, y'all really feel good about black Americans? And I never felt the need to jump into it, because I'll just be like, well, that's just their opinion. But growing up, even on the internet, sometimes when I'm talking about black issues, sometimes
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my week.
I don't give a damn. Go support. Do y'all really believe in those ads?
sometimes people who are foundationally black American, who built this country from the ground up, they'll say things such as, why don't you worry about your own country? Or sometimes they'll say things such as, well, I really recommend a lot of black people get passports because a lot of us don't have passports. And one woman said, why don't you worry about the shit that's happening in your country instead of our country? I was like, bitch, first of all, I grew up in America. How dare you fucking say some shit like that to me? But for me, I kind of have to empathize because that just shows the divide with black Americans versus black foreigners. And it doesn't make it any better when you go on the internet and you see black foreigners disrespect.
Exactly, they be doing these interview videos about black Americans, bitch. Come on, like, when are y'all gonna give up?
Music is your culture, but it's not really, like, do you know what I mean? You don't really have things where you can say, yeah, that's our culture, period. But it's different for African people.
And my thing about it is they are only focused on the negative. Y'all don't be having that towards the industry about the Mexicans, the white, the Asians. Like since the beginning of time, like I said before, it's like this obsession, dick rider hatred towards black people is y'all gotta stop. Like, for y'all at y'all big ass age acting like this, come on now. And this goes out to everybody.
Their culture takes time. Jamaicans as well, yeah. In Jamaica, there's culture.
Oh shit, what happened?
I'm saying for like people that live here, and like in America, I wouldn't necessarily say we have like a specific culture.
All my who are not cultured at all, stop by. I don't want to hear, like, when I'm asking general questions, I'm not asking you that body. That is black. You're black! What? Bro, you're just fully American. You're African American, bro. That's it. How does that see you in 30?
And that's another thing. And then y'all black Americans, I think just like he said, y'all be dick riding, hopping in that bandwagon, monkey see, monkey do. And y'all making it even fucking worse. For what for?
Oh, that wasn't an insult. That was strictly, you're black. You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You're not. Word. You are American.
I farted so loud. For real. Yeah. I'm from Queens.
Wait a minute. Carly Rich from Nigerian? I didn't know that. What about Jen Carter? Well, maybe Kali Rich, just him alone. He's from Nigeria. But I didn't know he was Nigerian. And I fuck with his music. Him and Jen Carter. And what's it? It start with T. It start with the T. What's that nigga name? Tata. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. In the comments below, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I fuck with their music.
Yeah.
Tells the Black Americans from New York City she has no. But Carly, come on now. Let's be fucking y'all. We have no culture, but let's be honest. We influence we influence the entire world. Let's be fucking for real. Korean people, they fuck with black culture. Whites, Mexicans, come on, y'all thrive off of that shit.
Here.
So you're man, you got no culture.
Well, not like that. Don't be shady.
I'm asking. How?
20.
20?
Where are you from?
Right, don't be shady. Like, come on.
Where's your family from?
Jersey. Africa.
How? Be honest. I feel like America, especially with black culture, I feel like America is like kind of like the symbol of it, and so like all of your negativity is portrayed out there, but that doesn't diminish like a lot of the positive.
First of all, them ugly ass, big ass mouth, and you talking shit. He be them ugly. Oh my god.
Why do you guys focus on the negative sides, which I don't focus on the positive side?
Exactly.
Right. So about going to political into it, like America is the number one country in the world. Do you think like you're number one in entertainment?
Well, now you know.
Oh, look at him.
This
He
is why a lot
was
of
so
people
quick
in
and
the
happy to
black
correct
diaspora
that.
like to disrespect black Americans. That video with the Nigerian woman made it very clear that they have conversations with their children about black Americans. There you go. They are simply jealous as fuck. A lot of them ain't got shit going on but twerking on fucking trucks and shit. And fucking like dancing in the rain. And of course, coming to America with a torn up ass luggage and reaping the benefits that black Americans created for them. It's mere jealousy. Black Americans are the most privileged black people in the entire world. And some of them have a disdain and bitterness towards black people for being born into an economy that's thriving, that is capitalist, and that obviously.
And you wonder why we don't defend y'all Nigerians and y'all Jamaicans and y'all other black foreigners people, because it's like y'all do shit like this. Y'all think y'all better than the next person, and it's like, come on now. At the end of the day, we all the same. And I'm not talking about like in the literal terms, but you get what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, we all are the same as a whole. So it would be easy if we just come together and, you know, invite to our culture one from another. You know, if y'all get what I'm saying, instead of just trying to tear other black people down. Even if I'm not Nigerian, I'm not. Like, take me for example, I'm just a regular black man. A gay one at that, which I'm proud of it. But it's like, just be positive. Y'all always want to focus on the negative.
Creates more opportunities for everyone to make it and more. They paved the way. Our leaders paved the way in America for them and people like my ancestors to come to America, and they have a disdain for that because they hate the fact that black Americans are the most talked about black people. To sit around and say that black Americans don't have culture comes from a place of ignorance, because when you look at HBCUs, when you look at jamboree dancing, when you look at the soul food, the Creole food, the music, the door knocker earrings and more, how can you sit up here and say black Americans don't have any culture? It just tells you that a lot of
that reminds me, I think way back in high school in Texas, from where I'm from, I used to have this black girl. I think she was Jamaican or Nigerian or whatever the fuck. But she only speaks Spanish. Like, she don't speak no English. I used to have a classmate with her. I wonder what happened to her.
A lot of them are just bitter and feel like they have a superiority complex because to them, America means hot dogs and burgers. When they come
Which
to
is
America,
good
they're
as
like,
fuck.
oh cool, hot dogs and burgers. But they don't realize that the reason they're able to come and enjoy the hot dogs and burgers is because of the blood, sweat, and tears of the people that came before them. They look at a lot of black Americans as dirty, less than, beneath them, and making it hard for them. When a lot of times there's a lot of racism in America, there's a lot of
Exactly, we have to do
somebody who has darker skin. For one, What it means to be black
Yeah,
in
we have to
America
deal
is
with
walking
that
into
shit.
a fucking grocery store and having some bitch follow you around because she thinks you're gonna steal. And that's because when you look at a lot of these news clips of people who are shoplifting and people who are doing salacious, inappropriate things, like those body cam videos that are constantly blowing up on YouTube, a lot of times those viral body cam videos are always black people making a fool of themselves. And that's the kind of stuff that a lot of foreigners from other Western countries see. And a lot of times they come in with their subconscious bias about Americans. Even the black people who went to Europe or Canada instead, they have a lot of disdain about black Americans because they just look at black Americans as just the bottom of the barrel. And what sucks about that is people will sometimes even go as far as to say slick things such as black Americans have no culture, they don't know where they're from, that's why they're all over the place. But that's not completely true. People don't realize that black Americans influence most of the world. Reggae music,
Exactly.
Afro beats, and so much more. And that's why they feel so comfortable disrespecting black people from
The
America.
style.
Because in their head, they associate America with whiteness and being white.
I'm American. I'm from New York. No, country. The United States.
Look at him.
I'm black American. So what country? The United States.
The United States, dumbass.
I was born in the United States. No, you're fine.
Look at him, he annoyed.
No.
And look at this ugly ass motherfucker. Look at him, he's so excited. He act like he doing something. He act like he clocking tea, nigga. No, you're not. You just being dumbass. Viral. How about you viral your ass to some fucking grass? Go touch it. You and your homeboys.
Alright, listen. No, where's your mom, your granddad, your grandma?
It's the
United
fear effect,
States.
And that's why what that Nigerian woman said is so true. They all have negative
This is-
conversations
y'all annoying.
about black people from America.
I never
and
come across the
automatically
people
warp
like
their
this.
perception. And they wonder why a lot of black Americans call them the African booty scratchers. Y'all think y'all better than us because a lot of them come to our schools, they come to our middle schools, our high schools already thinking that they're above us. I'm not saying that it's right, and I'm not saying that this is everybody, but I do feel as though that speaking from someone who was raised by an immigrant, that this is a conversation that's oftentimes had, and most people who are black immigrants who are in America will tell you that their parents and relatives said the same thing about black people from America, because they feel as though that black people in America set the standard and they overshadow all the other black people who are in America. I always say this,
My head
there
getting
is
numb.
no such thing as an African American if you have no idea what African country you came from. There is no such fucking thing. It's bullshit. And let me tell you why it's bullshit, even though this may rub people the wrong way. It's bullshit because if you go to Africa, they'll automatically know that you're different. You go to Africa, they'll
Oh,
see
of
your
course.
accent, your mannerisms, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress,
The way how you
look
speak.
in your eyes. They know that you're not from there. They will
Exactly.
never claim you or connect with you because if they immediately ask you, oh, what country in Africa are you from? You couldn't even tell them. Let's not forget that before it was America, it was called Turtle Island. Let's not forget about the fact that we have a whole set of native people called the Gullah Geechee that have been in South Carolina for
Oh, really?
generations.
You know,
Let's
you
forget about the fact that we
know
have
what?
Cherokee
I'm gonna look it up.
Let's not forget about the fact that we have the black.
I'm gonna type in
or the
what was this
Choctaw
country
people
called
as
way
well.
before
We
it
have
was
the
American.
Seminoles. There are a lot of black people that are native to this land. A lot of you guys grew up hearing your parents say really slick and nasty shit about, oh, those black Americans, they're sagging, gang culture, this, that, and the third. It's true. It holds a lot of weight. This is a very slick and sick conversation that a lot of Africans and Caribbeans have with their children. And then their kids in the diaspora grow up in America disrespecting us, and then they go home and get mad because somebody called them a Haitian or an African booty scratcher. And again, I'm not saying it's right,
I mean, sometimes you gotta clap back. Come on now.
but damn. I remember Trick said this a couple years ago where he went on live and he discussed the whole divide of Africans and people in the black diaspora versus black
I'm like,
Americans.
it's so much
And I really
division.
said some real shit. He basically said, why on earth should I have to align myself with the African continent?
They don't give a damn
when
about
a lot
me.
of them that are here don't even care for me or to feel inclusive towards me.
My mama can't tell me not one story about Africa. My grandma ain't never tell me one story about no motherfucking Africa. I don't know nothing about Africa. All I know is all the African people I know and run into, they think they better than us over here. So what you pussies worry about me saying that I'm not African? I'm just American.
It's
What the fuck's wrong with you?
And my thing about it is, y'all claim being American is so lame. Then why in the hell y'all came over here and don't want to go back to y'all own shit?
African is, ain't there one of you motherfuckers trying to go back to Africa? Who trying to go back to Africa?
Nobody.
Everybody come over here.
The same thing with the UK. Not just African. The same thing with the United Kingdom. Y'all bitch ugly ass niggas. Y'all want to stay over here too. So let's be fucking clear. Even from the people from Canada.
America.
From up top.
Cause back at home, cause back in my country, take your ass back to your country. I'm from America. They can't deport me. They can't come get me.
And then they wonder why a lot of black Americans aren't at the forefront when it comes to
exactly.
a lot of kids being put in cages.
Y'all wonder why we don't speak up for y'all.
Americans don't bat an eyelash or really give a fuck when it comes about the conversation of open borders. And they wonder why a lot of black Americans don't give a fuck about seeing a lot of migrants, you know, in migrant homes trying to come into America and trying to work. It's because a lot of black Americans see it like this. Y'all try to build off of the shit we created and then don't care to include us into your environment. Y'all rather include y'all relatives or people who speak y'all language into y'all environment, but don't give a fuck about trying to include us or hire us and try to treat us like we're just some ignorant thugs who just simply just don't have a flag and don't know where we come from. And that's the problem. A lot of people who are black Americans are just fed up with a lot of black foreigners. And exactly what that Nigerian woman said is exactly what happens in a lot of our households for a lot of y'all black Americans that want to know why some Africans and some Caribbeans or even Hispanic black people or Hispanics in general have a disdain and they're guard up with black Americans. We're already groomed when we see the media back in our own countries of the shit that we have to automatically perceive when it comes to black Americans. If it's not Beyonce, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Nicki Minaj, music, pop culture, dancing, twerking, and all the fun shit, it's the negative shit that they try to focus on. And they love the positive aspects about being black, but don't care for all the negative aspects of it. Growing up with black...
Yeah, the black culture, they obsessed with it, but when it comes to talking about serious issues within the black community, now all of a sudden people want to be quiet.
Parents, you sometimes have to tell your black foreign parents, oh, my friend is Haitian, or Jamaican, or they're from Africa, they're this, in order for your parents to have their guard lowered. Growing up a black foreigner, it was always awkward to have to bring home a black American friend, or it was awkward if you were a girl bringing home a black American boyfriend. Because automatically, if your parents weren't cool or had their prejudice and were xenophobic, they automatically looked down on them. Automatically. Everyone that's ever brought home a black American man home, they know. Even if you're not even black, even if you're Hispanic, if you bring home a black American, they automatically look at all the negative stereotypes. To be honest with you, I really challenge most of y'all to still go to other countries because it's not all of them abroad.
I don't think I'll be doing that. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I would love to
I'm gonna just stay my ass where I'm at.
Black people from America, everybody loves black people from America. But sometimes it's the people that make it to America who let the negative shit they see on TV cloud their judgment. The same people who will sit up here and say, oh, they have no culture, their masters gave them cultures, are the same ones who want to pursue the music industry and eat off of the plates of someone like a Donna Summers, who paved the way for a lot of black entertainers to be seen in the pop world. They want to eat off the plates of what a lot of black Americans created, but don't love the black Americans who actually created these lanes. So, yeah, before you come here and eat your pizza and your hot dog and say, America's awesome, it's this, it's that. But, you know, black Americans are just very ignorant and uneducated, but yet everybody and their fucking mom wants to wear the door knocker earrings. Everybody and their fucking mom wants to wear the acrylic nails. Everybody and their fucking mom wants to use AAVE, blast Beyonce from the rooftops, and dress up as Michael Jackson for Halloween. So, that's all I got to say on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch.
And I'm out this bitch also. So, yeah, that's what we got for the whole discussion. But like I said, at the end of the day, we is one as a whole, but people don't want to follow by that, which is sad. So we got to deal with this whole black versus other black foreigners. So yeah, that's all we got for this video today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Choice TV channel, which I will put his link in the description below. And don't forget to follow my page as well. And in the comments below, I want to know what you guys think of this whole topic. And for the non-black people, I don't mind if y'all hop in this conversation as well, but please be respectful and know what the fuck what you're talking about, please. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next gaming streaming video, which I want you guys to watch and, you know, share that as well. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, y'all take care. Oh wait, hold on. Shh.